how to get your offer accepted in this crazy seller's market. Yes, that's what we'll be going over today. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Joshua Cornice, aka the Woodworking Realtor. So why do they call me the Woodworking Realtor? Because I believe that every family needs a home and a solid table to gather around and to grow stronger. So my clients get both. A home that they can be proud of and a solid wood, custom built, farmhouse style dining table. Because strong families are built in strong homes around strong tables. Hey, I'm Joshua Cornice. I want to thank you for stopping by to check out this video. We're going to talk about how to get your offer accepted in this crazy seller's market. But before we do, I want to remind you to like and subscribe. Yes, click below, turn on those notifications so you can get more information about the Menifee area and surrounding areas, of course, housing market and everything. Yeah, be coming to you. So let's jump right into it, right? So actually, before we do, I have a bonus one at the end. So I have 3 I'm gonna give you, okay? But there's a bonus one as well. So look out for that one. So yeah, so number 1 would be to appeal to the seller. Do whatever you can to appeal to the seller. The way you do this, you have your realtor call the listing agent and you find out what is their needs, right? Do they need extra time in the home, right? Are they worried about finding another home? You want to give them a month free rent or free rent back, right? You want to let them know that if they're looking for a home themselves, you want to let them know that, hey, they can stay in the home as long as they need, especially when they're actively looking for a home already. They're bound to find one eventually, so you can let them know, hey, you can accept this offer and we won't give you, or we won't kick you out of your home. You can stay in the home until you are able to find another home, right? And you can put some stipulations at the end of that as well, so it won't get too out of hand, but that's another way to go about it, right? Another one is just finding out what they're looking for, right? What they might be looking for, an easy escrow, right? You get that a lot. They just don't want any problems with escrow. They want a smooth escrow. No one wants to go back and forth with repairs and all that. So, you know what? In this market, you got to do it as is. Do it as is offer. Put it in the contract. Hey, we're not going to ask for any repairs during escrow. We're going to make it clean and smooth. Hey, we just want the home, right? That's where we're at. It's limited inventory out there. It's kind of like the same ideology as beggars can't be choosers, right? So you got to get what you can. So appealing to the sellers any way, anyhow. You might find out a myriad of things and be able to meet that seller's needs. Where it is, it's a whole host of lists, but have your agent do that for sure. So number two would be to waive or shorten the contingencies, right? You want to remove them all together. A lot of homes are going over asking price, so you're gonna pay it anyways, right? The difference. So if a home is listed at say 400,000 and basically the bids are at, you say you bid 410,000 or 420,000, you want to waive that appraisal contingency, right? And show them that you have the cash to do that, of course, with your proof of funds, which that's a whole nother subject, but you want to prove you have the money, and you want to waive that contingency to let them know that you can actually do it, right? So that's very common in this market now, but just to stay ahead of the game, you want to waive or shorten those contingencies, the appraisal one specifically, and even the inspection contingency. Now this gets a little iffy with me. I don't really like doing it. I don't encourage it, but you can shorten or waive the inspection contingency altogether. Normally you get about 21 days in a California contract to have the inspection contingency, but you can waive it or you can shorten it to about 10 days. Most sellers will ask you sometimes, in this market, they'll make sure to get that shortened so you have less time to inspect it, but you won't have the opportunity to back out after those contingencies are gone. So because of those reasons, right? So if you find something in the inspection that you don't like, you can't back out if it's after that contingency period. So you want to watch out for that, right? So you can shorten the loan contingency as well. Those are one of the main 3 contingencies. the loan contingency can shorten it up and just kind of shore your offer up and let them know, hey, I don't want to back out, right? Because that's what they're concerned about. They don't want to. Sellers often don't have a way to back out if the buyer's performing, so that's why it's hard to get your offer accepted, right? Once they sign, it's hard for them to back out. They have to, you know, submit a notice to buyer to perform. Basically, the buyer has to do something negligent or not be performing in order for them to back out. So you want to let them know that you're in it to win it, and you want to finish this escrow, right, more than someone else. Also, so the last one is an escalation clause, right? This escalation clause has served me well, right? You want to stay ahead of the game with this one. It basically is a clause within the contract that says, for instance, the house is going for 410, and say you bid 415, but you put a clause in there that says, hey, I'll pay up to 420,000, up to and even $1,000 above your next highest bid, right? So I'll pretty much bid $1,000 above your next highest bid, up to 420,000, and you put that in there, and it lets them know, hey, you're willing to fight for it. But then at the same time, it can save you money, right? There's some downsides to it, but when there's multiple offers, this is the way to go. And so pretty much it's a win-win for everybody, right? You let them know that you're willing to fight for it, and you can eventually or possibly save your money, you know, and it's a win-win. So hey, and the bonus one, right? Here goes the bonus round really quick. So the bonus round is to shoot a video for the sellers, right? It humanizes your offer. I've used this and it's worked like a charm. They've clung to families, said, oh, they're so cute, you know, I'm rooting for them, the listing agent, and they present your offer with a little more heart, because there's faces, there's lies behind it. So that's a bonus one. Tell your agent just to shoot a quick video, put it on YouTube, send it over them as a link, and attach it to the offer. Text it to them as well, email and text it to them with your offer, and that should give you the pizzazz. So hey, if you have any comments about this video, let me know. If you have any comments about anything, let me know in the comments below, actually, and we'll be happy to help. So hey, I'm Joshua Cornish, and until next time, bye bye.